Welcome to East Lansing, where the Michigan State fans have already started the Spartan Walk on a perfect night for college football, and one they hope will finish with a Michigan State victory in its home opener. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Spartans have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Broncos offense will go to work first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So Michigan State's offense will get the ball for the first time. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
On first down from their own 22. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Childs. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time. Turns it on in midfield.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Lofts one high and deep. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They go to the ground. Turning it on. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's at the top. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Appalachian State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's a decision there by the quarterback.
We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. To the air. It's Lowry. Under fire. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Leaves it with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Finding open areas. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Childs. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. On the ground, it's Frazier. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's got 69 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
On the move. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. A quick pass to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Lowry. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Catch in the middle, it's Belling. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing unleashing them with this running game.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Childs. He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's McCray. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Sparty! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. App State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Charlotte. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Motion from the wideout. They give him the rock again on second and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. He'll keep it on the sneak. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he's dragged down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Quickly complete. Fighting off the defender. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's caught. It's McCray. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. This is a designed run. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Caught near the sideline, it's Williams. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Lowry. Gets it to him on the screen. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Spartans have moved it inside the 20. The give on the option. Makes a man miss. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got enough space. Touchdown, Spartans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field. And this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Lowry. Here's the pressure. Looking for a big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with a big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They kick it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Toss to the outside. Finds a little space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll try the right side. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if he's going to run it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. He slides that just inside the right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Lowry. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.